Hello everyone and welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. The difficulty level here is medium and I'm going to show you 6 different shots that I'm of course going to go for the hole-in-one and for the good prizes there. Before we start, do not forget to subscribe here to the channel. Yes, I'll hit that bell button so you can get a notification every time there is a stream or there is a new video out. We are going to go over here, or I'm going to go over here, the one that is difficulty level medium, which is one of the par 3s that has been in the game since the start. So I do believe that you recognize it. If you're going to play medium, that is for that you need kingmakers, because of course the chests are not as good as they are on the hard one, but also it gives you lower wind, it gives you an easier time to grab one of the chests, because we only have one free shot. Then we need to spend that free shot wisely and get at least a chest, no matter if it's medium or if it's hard. You can also buy more shots, and that is of course voluntarily and not something you will have to do. But we have one free shot that has everyone, and we're going to go into the medium one here to see what we are up against. So first and foremost, for the medium part here, we do have a wind that is between 3 to 5 miles per hour, and we do for the hole-in-one chest, onyx chest here. Then we do have the yellow one, which is the fire chest, scarlet chest, and we do have topaz, and we do have azure chest. We do play with the golden long iron, and that is with 1.65 per ring. Then you maybe wonder, that's not accurate. No, it's really not, because we're adding 10% to all our shots here, because we are playing downhill. So 10% extra is already included in those 1.65. So for you that are not using any kind of help tool, you can just use that number when you are adjusting. If you feel that it's hard to understand how to adjust for the rings, then you can check out the video, learn how to adjust for the rings. The wind guide here I do have on the channel. Check down in the video description, you will get the link to it there. So last but not least, we do have the question mark here, which is with the frequently asked questions about the golden shot. So let's go and play shot number 1. Here we're going to play with some tailwind, 3.7, and slightly to northeast as well. And here you can see with my spin here that I'm going to go with 3.5 bar combined with half a bar of side spin to the left. So I'm going to have, just look at my landing position, half of the blue ring down into the left bunker, and then I'm going to have the top of the blue ring just cutting the fringe on top there. So here we're going to adjust 2.2 rings, and we are going to of course, not of course, but we're going to try to hit all our shots perfect. And as you can see here, we're coming in very nicely here, and we're just going to miss the hole on the left side. And if we wouldn't be getting all of the other chests already, then we would be having a yellow chest there. So shot number 2, the same type of approach, but now we really need to counter a little bit for the win, a little bit more. And you can see here we're going to go with 3 bars of backspin combined with 1 bar of side spin to the left, not just half a bar. I go half a bar if I do have like northeast wind or southeast wind, and then I go with 1 if I have straight. Half of the blue ring down into the bunker, adjust this one 3 rings, and for 4.8, no curl whatsoever, and we're going to rely on the side spin that is going to push us there to the left, coming in nicely here, going a little bit short, but otherwise we would be spot on here with that one. So remove just a tiny little bit of backspin, then we would be getting that hole-in-one. So some good cards as well. You can see here that I'm actually getting some cards for clubs that I do want to upgrade. 4.0 northeast wind, same type of approach here. We're going to go with 3.5 bar of backspin and half a bar of side spin to the left. And again, half of the blue ring down into the bunker to the left. And you can see here on the ball guideline that the ball guideline is on the left side of the pin. That is because the green slopes a bit down to the right. So that is important that we really count for that. 2.3 rings, and then it's time to hit it perfect. So we hit it perfect with 2.3 rings in adjustment. Get it to bounce there. Come on, get in. Oh, we are getting so close there on the other side there as well. Good speed, which is something that we bring with us, but just a tiny little bit of side spin, or just moving the ball guideline position a tiny little bit to the left, and we would be having that one. But you can see we're getting closer, and we're just going to keep on fighting for that hole-in-one that we are looking for. So 3 bars is 3 in almost headwind, or like southeast wind, 2.5 bar of backspin now. So I'm removing a little bit, but also just a tiny little bit of side spin to the left. Half of the blue ring down into the bunker, same as before. And now we're going to go with 1.8 rings with this adjustment here. Having a hard time with my sticky fingers to get it to go, but 1.8 rings. And we hit it perfect. And then we're going to get it to the right side. It's going to bounce down, coming in nicely here, and puts ourselves very close to our hole-in-one. But we do get the amber chest here for, sorry, the fire chest, amber chest. But the fire chest here, let's see what we do get as cards. Oh, extra mile, that's good. Just 15 cards away from upgrade. Oh, boom, boom. So 5 kingmakers as well, which is good. Now we do have a couple of more shots left to go, and we have basically the same type of wind here with 3.4, just a little bit stronger. And we are going to do the same type of adjustment here, with still mixturing a little bit with the spin. Now I'm going with, again, almost half a bar of side spin to the left, just a tiny little bit, but a little bit more backspin there, just 2.6, 2.7 in backspin. 3.4 is going to give us 1.9 rings. And then of course we're going to want to use the left side of the green there again to let the ball to fall back down nicely there towards the pin. And we're coming very close this time again. We're a little bit too much to the left, but still coming in with a very nice speed. And we do get the fire chest again. Then you maybe wonder, no, you can't get the fire chest twice, but it's played on 2 different accounts just to see, so we do get the correct adjustment for you, so we can make a proper guide. So castaway cards, that is not that good, but we do unlock the grizzly, which we could be without, but we did unlock it at least. So now we do have 4.1 here, and it's time for an hole-in-one, I believe. We are going to go with no side spin whatsoever here, because we do have some straight wind. I'm going to go with 2 bars of backspin here, because we do have headwind, and we need to really have in mind for the really think about the extended and the compressed ball guidelines. So when we do have a headwind and playing downhill, which means, and combined with backspin, which means that the ball guideline is going to be more compressed than we actually think. So that is why I'm using 2 bars of backspin when I do have straight headwind, and we go with 2.5 rings with 4.1 in our face. And of course now we do hit it great, and I was like, no, but sometimes you're going to get lucky as well, and we're coming in very nicely with the speed here and make a hole-in-one. I don't know if we would be making it with a perfect. We might have missed on the left side, but it always feels nice, and we would be having been around the pin there, and it feels also, it feels a little bit extra nice with a great shot, even though that if you hit a shot like that and hit it great and you make a hole-in-one, it is a big portion of luck. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. There we do have the 6 shots here for the Sakura Health Edition, and difficulty level is medium. Please let me know in the comment section below what you got in your chest. I will be very happy to know there. If you do want to sign up for some training sessions, you can do that on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. So, and if you do want to watch the 1/4 hard edition, then you can do that as well. You do have the link in the comment section, sorry, not in the comments, in the video description down below. Here in the end, I want to wish you the best of luck in the golden shot.